Hey everyone, welcome back to another Dr. Twisted's Toy Time. My toy room walkthrough is still going to be this week, but I was waiting for a package to get here. It was supposed to show up on Saturday and it didn't, and I wanted to show what is in the collection because it was part of one of the toy packages I did and I want to have it on display. So I'm waiting for that package. It's supposed to come, it was supposed to come Saturday, so it'll probably show up Monday on my actual birthday. So I'm going to try to do my video on Monday, tomorrow, today. By the time I upload this video, it will be today, but later on today, and then put it together, edit it, and release it sometime this upcoming week. And yeah, but I wanted to do it this weekend because I have a 3-day weekend because I took my birthday off. But them's the breaks. Every time you are expecting something, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But the walkthrough will happen this week. I'm telling you. But today, my daughter's birthday was last weekend, exactly a week before mine. So this weekend, I got paid, and I told her we'll go on a thrift store flea market hunt because we haven't been on one of those in quite a while. Due to, medical bills and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I finally had a little bit of extra money, and I promised her we would go on a thrift store hunt. So we did, and she got some cool stuff, and I got some cool stuff. I stopped at a local thrift store, a Goodwill, a flea market called Mike's Unique. I stopped at Ross, and I stopped at Vintage Stock to pick up my comic sub, and I picked up a toy while I was there, and I'll do another video for my comic haul. But let's just get started, okay? I'll do things in order. So first, I stopped at a local thrift store called MCB, Missouri of the Blind. Yeah, this one is one of my favorite little thrift store spots. Usually every time I go there, I find stuff, and they're super cheap and amazing. I love the people there. But first, I found this Gay Toys vehicle. It's in excellent shape, but it's missing one of these guns, and the cockpit caps were broken. It just had like the little pieces that connected in here, so I just took those out because it looks a lot cleaner with them out. I think it's supposed to have stickers along here, but those are gone. But it is in like really good shape, and for 85 cents I wasn't going to leave it behind. Plus everything was half off, so I think I spent $4 on the items I got there. My daughter got some stuff there as well, but I'm just showing what I got. But yeah, I used to have this in excellent shape, complete, but I got rid of that a long time ago. I still have 2 different gay figures, so I might put those in here, but I'll probably just put like G.I. Joes or something in here, because the gay toy figures are in a cabinet with my other vintage toys. But yeah, for like, what, 42.5 cents, I got this awesome vintage vehicle from, when did this come out? It doesn't have a date on it, but still cool, because I always liked this vehicle. I don't know why I got rid of it, but, well, actually I do, because moving several times with a huge amount of toys definitely makes you want to get rid of stuff. But now that I have my permanent residence, I can add stuff again. They also had this little Monsters Inc. figure. I love this character. So I just wanted to get him because I'm working on a custom of a bigger version of him. So I thought this would be cool to do like a mini custom, paint him up the same way, and have them displayed together. So yeah. And then I got this pack of stickers. Comes with like these 4 sets. And I thought those would be fun just to stick on my walls in my room, so I'm probably going to do that tonight so you guys can see them set up on my walls when I do my video, hopefully tomorrow. Alright, that was the MCB thrift store. Now on to Goodwill. Alright, first I found this guy. I kept seeing him on clearance at like Ross and stuff for like $17, but something in my head kept telling me is like, don't get it. It's like it'll be cheaper somewhere else. And then it disappeared, and I was like, man, I should have got it. And then I didn't. And then I saw it at Ross recently again. They re-released or brought them back, but they were still $17. And I was carried it around the store, and then I put it back. I'm like, no. It's like something kept telling me to wait. So now I found him at Goodwill for like $10. I was like, $10 is a lot better than $17, and he's still, you know, great shape. I don't think he's missing anything. But yeah, it looks like he's supposed to light up or something. Still got to figure out how to do that, but probably got to take his shell off to replace his batteries. Oh wait, nope. I just found it. I discovered it while I was talking to you all. So there you go. I don't know if he's supposed to make noise or something, but at least the light works. So that's cool. Alright. Yeah, I found him. Got my daughter some stuff, but I'm just showing you the stuff I got. And I also got this awesome Optimus Prime. It was a popcorn bowl from AMC. It's got the AMC logo down there. Apparently you take this part off and this is where the drink went. And then this pops open and that's where the popcorn was supposed to go. This thing's awesome. It's missing the straws. Were supposed to be the pipes, but if somebody used it, I wouldn't, you know, I don't really care about that because this piece alone is selling on eBay. Some people are trying to get like $35 to $75 for this thing, and I got it for $4, so I was super stoked about that. And it's just an awesome piece. So when I first found it, this wasn't even on it. It was just like this, but then I looked on the shelf and I saw this piece. I'm like, sweet. So yeah, that was an awesome score to go with my Transformers collection. Now if I could only find the big alien head one, I really want that alien head popcorn bucket. Alright, that's what I got from Goodwill. They also had like probably like an 8-9 inch Iron Giant figure, but he was missing his arm. I carried it around. I figured I'd do a custom with it, but I didn't want to pay $5 for it. So I was like, I'll just put it down and I can spend my money at a flea market, because we were going to a flea market next. And I'm glad I waited because I found some great stuff. Alright, first off, you know how I love anatomical models, and I found this T-Rex. I thought that was really flipping cool. So I love the translucent showing the skeleton. I just thought this was a very cool piece. I love it. Very awesome. Another piece I found was this. Can't remember what they're called. It's like sharks something. But I never see these figures. I remember seeing them when they first came out, like on card, but then they just disappeared and I never see them in the wild. So when I saw this one, I had to snag it up. Got the little button on the back where his jaw moves. These things are really cool. Let's see, what does it say on the back here? Goodness, I can't even read that. Yeah, I can't even read that. But anyway, this guy is super cool. I don't know if he's got like two little slots next to his eyes, so I don't know if he's supposed to come with some sunglasses or something that plug in here. But I wasn't gonna leave him behind. Very cool figure. Like I said, I never see these, so when you see something that you never see, pick it up. Also picked up another one of these. These guys, these things are just so interesting. I found several of them. I just watched a video on them the other day. Forgot the name of them already. Anyway, but yeah, they're supposed to, talk and stuff, but I'm sure I gotta replace the batteries. But I didn't have this one. I've got a few of them. So when I see one that I don't have, I pick it up. These guys are really cool. Really cool. So yeah, I got this guy, Mr. Mustachio, Kojak. I picked up this little fly guy from TMNT. Was that Baxter Stockman? Can't remember if that's the fly guy's name. Yeah, I love the fly guy. Little fly characters make me happy. So if I find them, I pick them up. So I thought that was really cool. One of my favorite finds from there is this little Gamorrean Guard stamp. It's never been used. It's still sealed. I thought that would be a little cool display piece to put with my Gamorrean Guard army. It's from 1983. Made in Hong Kong. Very cool vintage piece for my Gamorrean Guard collection. I'm not really a Hot Wheels collector, but I just really like this guy. Like the little skull on the front there and the little skull on the side next to the pipes, and that he just moves around. Silly little guy. Thought he would look fun in my collection. Alright, I found this, which was really cool, and I thought it was just the head because I opened it up, because you could open up, and I didn't see any figures, and I was like, oh man, this stinks. But the head was really cool, so I picked it up anyway. But when I got home, I slid it open, and there was figures in here. So I don't know if it's complete, but it came with this little Borg guy. Another little Borg guy. And this dude. Not sure who he is. Another Borg or something. But it also had this little bomb that connects in here. And the little wheel, torture wheel or whatever this is. And a little seat. Yeah, it has a little compartment that you pull out, and the figures were in there. Oh. losing all the figures. But I thought that was cool. I love the Borg. So this will go great in my little Borg display. I think I have them set up with my Terminators. But I thought that was fun. Another fun piece is all this stuff was in a bag. It was all in parts or pieces. So I didn't know if it was complete or not, which it's not. It's probably close, but you pop the top off here. And it does have the little wand movable thing with the Millennium Falcon on it. It had this gun piece, it had the bridge, and it has 3, oops, losing the figures. It had these little wall pieces, these little green wall pieces. It had 3 of them. It's missing 1. It's missing this one right here. But it had the little cardboard piece, the center wall piece, those pieces, and everything was just loose in there. And then the top and this little piece that pops out was not in place. So it came with quite a few pieces. I don't know how many pieces I'm missing. I do know that I'm missing that one wall though. But it came with 4 figures, which is awesome. It came with Luke. It came with Leia. It came with this Stormtrooper and this dead Stormtrooper just laying on the floor. I mean, I'm sure it probably came with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. That's what I'm thinking. And that extra wall piece. And there's little slots on the side here. These little holes. So I imagine there's probably 4 of these guns. Or at least 3 maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I'll look it up and find it out. Maybe I can find the pieces to complete it. But I thought that was cool. I think it was like $6 for the bag. But it came with that. It came with this wind up ATST walker. It looks like the one little gun here is broken, missing one of the guns. That side's complete. And it's got the little wind up thing here. It's got both these guns, but the other one's like all the way back, because I'm sure they alternate when it's wound up. But it doesn't, I don't know if it came with like one of the little windy pieces that goes on here or what. I can't really turn it, my fingers are too fat. But I thought that was a cool little extra piece. Also had this satellite dish. I didn't find an area on the Death Star to put it, so I don't know where that goes to. Neat. It also had a mask, helmet for what is that red motorcycle guy? Vamp. I call him Billy Idol because he looks just like Billy Idol. I can't remember his name. I think the bike was Vamp. It's weird. It came with like a little thing of staples. Thought that was funny. And it also came with this torpedo and this like missile. These feel like they're models. It's got that like model plastic feel. So I don't know where these went to, but I'll find a place for them. But that was all in the one bag. So I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, moving on. Also, while I was there, I found a vintage HISS tank. This one is in great shape. all the stickers. The cockpit is clear. It's got the gun. It's an amazing shape, which is crazy because I got a box that's supposed to show up Monday as well from a Facebook auction from a few weeks ago. And I got a his tank. Guys, I probably told you all the story of, you know, I had like a couple of these and I sold one and I thought I still had another one, and then I sold the one. So then I sold both of them and I didn't realize I sold both of them, so then I didn't have any. So then I want to have, because his tank is my favorite Joe vehicle, and I have the blue, the red, the orange, and I used to have the black. So I won this in the auction, and then I found it this time, and I was like, I'm not going to leave this behind. See which one's in better condition, maybe sell the other one or trade it. So I'm putting together like a bin full of stuff of doubles and things, so I can trade and hopefully, you know, get a figure or something that I need to complete another collection. But I thought that was awesome. I love the his tank. I wanted to get the big, you know, HasLab his tank, but it just wasn't in the cards at the time, and now they're super expensive. The last thing I got at the flea market was this crazy puppet. I love this thing. And it's got like the weird eyes you can spin around, and the plastic fun teeth. I just could not leave this behind. This was a fun little flea market haul. So that was the flea market haul. Then I went to the vintage stock, like I said, and I got the last little Garbage Pail Kid car that I needed. Well, there's two of each, because I did the A and the B side, but I don't care about getting all the other ones. I just wanted one each to represent. I like this color set the best. The Leaky Lindsay was my favorite of the two, so I had to grab these colors. Very awesome. So now I've completed, I got all 4 characters from this car line, so that's awesome. Then I went to Ross, because they've been stocking up again for the Christmas rush. So you go there and you find new stuff like every time. This time I found this Spawn minifigure 2-pack, which I didn't even know they did a Spawn pack. But it has issue 1 of the comic book reprinted, which I already have the original. And then on the back it looks like it's got, was that Sam and Twitch? But yeah, those are cool little figures. I'll be opening those soon. Thought that was awesome. Spawn. Oh, excuse me, that beer just came back up. Spawn and Anti-Spawn. So for what, $5 for 2 figures that are usually like 15. I thought that was pretty awesome. Nope. Actually, it was $20. So $5. I got $15 off for those. And then this guy I've been wanting. This Killer Croc. Thought this was awesome. I got the small version in that one Batman pack, but then I seen that they had like released a bigger version. It's still the cheap, not too many points of articulation, but I just really love the look of this Killer Croc figure. I might do some more paint details, I might not. I just really like the look of this guy, and for, what is it? Yeah, $9.99, so $5 off, because normally they were $15. But for $10 for something this big, I just really liked it. So there you go. That was my thrift store, flea market, Ross, and vintage stock haul, minus the comic books, which, like I said, will be in a future video. But yeah, this was a fun little birthday weekend spent with my daughter out on a fun hunt. My wife made me a peanut butter cookie brookie with some brownie, like peanut butter brownies and some peanut butter cookies, and combined them to make a brookie cake. Had a couple friends over and we played some games and talked and had fun. They all left and wife and child went to bed, so I came out here to do this video because I want to set things up, and because it was all over the floor, so I wanted to come out here and clean up and set them up so I can have them in the walkthrough. So you'll see where I put all this stuff when I do my walkthrough. But until then, friends, thanks so much for watching. I'd love to hear what your favorite piece that I found was. What was the most original piece you thought that I found? And until next time, friends, peace.